After my super healthy original Syrian Barazek recipe, I decided to make this amazing chocolate Barazek cookie. Very thin biscuits that are fused with semolina, smirgali, walnuts, dark chocolate and sesame. Super light, no sugar, no fat. A recipe that could be prepared overnight. It will take 5 minutes, not more than. The next morning you bake and you have this dazzling treat for your friends, family, and above all for your kids to eat healthy. What a delightful and an inviting treat. Listen to that. Crispy, look at that. Crumbly and super. Amazingly delicious. Don't forget to live healthy, cook healthy, and above all, enjoy a beautiful life. Subscribe, like, and share my recipes so people know how to cook wonderfully delicious food. Let's have a look at the mise en place of our recipe today. 600 grams of flour, of which 500 grams of semolina, 100 of white flour. To that we need half the quantity in liquids. We have got olive oil and water, 75 of each, 50 milliliter of rose water, so that's 200, and 100 grams of butter from olive oil at room temperature. 10 grams of sugar, vanilla sugar that is, 10 grams of baking powder, 5 grams of salt, and 5 grams of cayenne pepper. 50 grams of roasted sesames and 100 grams of walnuts that I have crushed. Finally, 100 grams of chocolate, dark chocolate that I have grated. The sesame and the walnuts are for later on. We're going to mix all of that in our bowl. First, the dry ingredients and the chocolate. I'm going to give a good mix of that. Look at that beautiful texture. Now onto that I'm going to add all of my liquids. Rose water, water and the Greek olive oil, and finally we will add the butter. We will need to knead it very well, so let's go. I have worked my dough 5 minutes. Now I'm going to cover with the clean film and I'm going to leave on the kitchen counter. We're in Greece and it is the 1st of June, even though the temperature, it is autumn-like, it's about 16 to 17 Celsius, so it is safe to keep this overnight on the counter. It's the next morning, my dough is perfect. I have prepared my baking tray with the sesame. I'm going to work my dough and spread it onto my baking tray. My dough is a bit dry, so I'm going to add to it about 20 milliliter of Greek olive oil to help it come together. Let's work it. We have got the perfect texture. Look at that. That's it. Now we're going to spread and connect with our hand. Easy work. We spread on the entire baking tray with a thickness of less than half a centimeter. Now we're going to put our walnuts. Now I'm going to press down with my hand the walnut. I want it to be embedded in the dough. Now with a very sharp knife I'm going to cut into squares like that, very deep. Now that everything is in shape, we're going to bake in a preheated oven at 180, I would reckon, for about 25 or 30 minutes. A good 35 minutes, our Barazek, the crunchy, ready. What we're gonna do, turn off the oven and keep in the oven with the door slightly open until totally cooled down. About 1 hour to cooling down, I'm going to remove the pieces carefully and put on a platter and then we enjoy. See that? Then we grate some dark chocolate on top and we enjoy.